I've honestly been consuming so much YouTube content, and I'm excited to just create on here. I think it really is such a good platform. I am starting to like it more than TikTok, and I still have a love for Instagram. So most of my followers are on Instagram. I've had Instagram for 10 years. It's where I post the most, and I don't have a ton of followers, but people know me on there. And I wanted to start a YouTube channel because I'm getting ready to launch my brand online. I own a let me get comfy here. So I own a digital marketing agency. Little backstory is I did own it with somebody. The past 3 years I have owned it alone. Through the past, honestly, 3 years that I've been doing it alone, we have grown. First of all, we have incredible clients, but it's just grown into an actual agency. Like, I didn't just start calling myself an agency. I really had to earn that title and prove it through a lot of work. And I used to call myself, it was just like poolside social, but through really so much work, learning about other agencies, and offering so much now, especially with like a lot of production. Um, I feel confident that I can call myself an agency, or I can call my team an agency. I can call what we offer an agency. I don't think everybody deserves that title, but I feel confident in poolside as an agency now. So I'm actually getting ready to launch the agency online. A little backstory is the agency has functioned all through word of mouth for a long time. And then I have been working my butt off the past year to launch it online. I didn't really just want to post a couple cute photos and like say what we did. I actually wanted to show people what we did. And not again, like, I always had this conviction, if I post this photo from a project, it's not it's not doing the project justice, because so much went into this project. So I've I've been really thinking, and it's been quite a creative journey on how can I launch this business online so people understand what we do. Again, I didn't want to post a couple cute photos and say this is what we do. I feel like a lot of people do that. I wanted to tell the story about what we do. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for that. I'm it's also like very nerve-wracking putting yourself out there in such a vulnerable way. And yeah, so I wanted to create this video as my first YouTube little vlog. Besides being an agency owner, I am a mom. I have two incredible kids. I am very busy with my kids. They do competitive basketball and dance. They're both insanely talented, so that does take up a lot of my time. And this is one of the first weekends that there is no basketball or dance. And I told their dad, if he can take them this weekend. Him and I are not together. We have not been together for a really long time, but we kind of alternate weekends. It's like, it's hard. We used to have a better schedule, but because there's so much basketball and dance, like, we don't always follow it. So this weekend I'm like, hey, I need a weekend alone. I'm suffocating in my to-do list. And so he has the kids this weekend. And I, in the past, probably would have felt guilty about that, but I definitely don't feel guilty at all. I do so much for my kids. I provide so much. I need 2 days to myself. And going back to the launch, I really want to finish tying up a couple loose ends. And it's really hard for me as a creative to focus when I'm constantly interrupted. Like, there's some work I can do and get interrupted, it's fine. There's actually a lot of work I can do. Like, okay, wait, pause, need to do this, pause, need to do this. Like, that's fine. But when I need to get into like a creative flow state, I cannot be interrupted. I just can't. So that was the reason for me needing alone time. I also am working on a few other projects that have nothing to do with my launch, but they're design projects, and they also require me, whenever I'm designing, I also need to be not interrupted. So I'm working on those things, and on top of that, I do have a trip next weekend to Alabama for a Nike competition that my son is playing basketball in, which is really cool. But on top of all of that I have going on, I am also moving in like 5 or 6 weeks. That's a whole other story that I could maybe make a vlog on. I don't want to make this vlog too long. But yeah, I decided to say yes when my landlord asked me if I wanted to move into her current 4-bedroom house. And I thought long and hard about it, and I just decided, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I've always wanted a 4th bedroom, and it's still in the same neighborhood I live in. Oh, my light went off. So I actually like this better without the light. Anyways, I decided to say yes to moving, and she said yes to all my contingencies, and she's making it really easy transition. So yeah, I'm gonna move. So when I have I really did put a crazy schedule for myself, and I'm already behind, but one of my priorities was recording a video today. So I did time blocking for my to-do list. I'm already behind because hold on, let me backtrack. The reason why my makeup is done is because I never get alone time where I can just sit and watch a YouTube video of some of my favorite people and practice doing my makeup. And don't judge me if I didn't do a good job. Again, I'm practicing. I do think I went too heavy on the blush, but I never have time to just practice doing makeup. And that's actually something I want to get better at and learn. I don't feel like I really do good makeup. I think I'm one of those people that doesn't put enough, and then when I take photos, I look like I have no makeup on. That's not what I want to look like. So I've just been wanting to practice and learn, and I never have time for that or make time. So selfishly, that was something I wanted to spend an hour doing today. Oh my God, how nice to not have anybody needing anything from you. You can sit down and watch a makeup tutorial and practice. Honestly, I was in heaven. I was a little frustrated because I felt like I was not doing a good job, but overall, not bad. Again, I do think I went a little too heavy on the blush. Also, my best friend Ari did my hair yesterday. That's why it looks great. Another reason why I wanted to record a video today was because my hair was done. So yeah, back to the moving. On my to-do list this weekend was to clean out my closet, and I've been dying to start a Depop. I want to post on Depop. I have a friend who made an extra $1,000 on Depop, and the amount of clothes I have is actually embarrassing. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that because I'm not proud of it. And being in your 30s, I'm at the midpoint now I finally feel like I kind of know what I like and what I don't like. It took me a while to get there. Um, Clothing wise, just learning about my body. I also went through like some health things. And it's just so hard to find what you like if you're not 100% happy with yourself. And if you're just still learning, like, you kind of got to try different things. And I have a very particular body that not everything looks good. So it's been a process. And honestly, what I've learned a lot about is like with the past year that I've recorded myself, I've learned what I like and what I don't like. 100%. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I'm just going to record bits of the weekend. And yeah, I'll probably get this up and keep posting on YouTube. Why not? Literally, why not? What do I have to lose? I truly feel like it is the platform to really, really show truly some BTS of somebody's life. I love the little quick cuts and stuff. Those are super cute, but I've just been so drawn to YouTube lately that I wanted to give it a try because it does seem like a fun creative outlet. And honestly, there's nothing more therapeutic than editing a video. And now that I've been practicing editing on my desktop, game over. Literally game over. So I'm behind on my day. I need to do the closet. I needed to do this video, which I did. And then I was gonna go for a walk, probably around 7, because then once it's dark out, that's like when I can go back to designing and working on the computer, because I didn't really obviously need daylight for that. So yeah, then I plan to work probably from like 8 to 10. Maybe later. Maybe I enter that like really nice flow state. Hi online friends. As some of you know, I've been teasing launching 3 episodes for my agency, and I'm so excited because they're finally almost here and it's time to just put the project out into the world. Okay, so I actually was gonna go for a walk. And then this lady comes up to me and she warns me about some weird guy who's like staring out from the fence. And I was like, oh, don't worry. And then I was walking and I saw him and he looked like, I've just watched too many scary movies. I was like, oh. I turned back around and now I'm not going for a walk. Maybe I'll do my walking pad. Turn of events, which is honestly the story of my life, is I now have a child with me. But it's fine because I actually forgot that I told a friend that I would go to her house and help her plan her daughter's birthday. She like invited a couple moms who have ideas and whatever, so we're just gonna go hang and talk for a couple hours. And I had a semi-productive morning. I actually edited this vlog a little. I worked, I cleaned up, I did some laundry, and then my time blocking to-do list honestly failed miserably yesterday. I didn't do my closet, I didn't do the Depop stuff, but it's okay. Tonight I do need to work on some video edits for my episodes, like the final edits, and I also need to design a couple projects I'm working on, so I don't want to stay at this friend's house too long. I'm going for a couple hours and that's it.